Shit.
What up, though?
Plug City.
Nobody talking
Shout out
like
my
this.
dog Hank.
Right
Ain't nobody plug like this, you know we got it all. Dress from head to toe and hang nation, show you how to ball. Subscribe to the channel right now, check out them interviews. You can see me kicking it with Logic and the homie June. Dropping dope content every week now. So many artists killed it on that Plug City freestyle. No ideas media, we moving kinda different. Stay up in the lab, cooking up like your mama kitchen. Number one in the streets, you know we got it locked. They put times on the beat, so now I got it hot. So tune in, leave a like and subscribe. You locked in with Plug City, now enjoy the vibe.
Ain't nobody plug like this, you know we got it all. Dress from head to toe and hang nation, show you how to ball. Subscribe to the channel right now, check out the interviews. You can see me kicking it with Logic and the homie June. Yeah, shouts out to Plug City. Make sure y'all go over there and tap in. Leave a like and subscribe. Dope Ideas Media. Yeah. Ain't nobody plug like this. Ain't nobody plug like this. Ain't nobody plug like this. Ain't nobody plug like this.
Welcome to another Fire Plug City interview. This is Clever. We win motherfucking first U7 gang shit. Make sure y'all subscribe to Hank Nation TV. Shout out to Dope Ideas Media. We have a very special guest in the building today.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that.
We have a special guest in the building today. Mr. BOE, Rell Snow is in the building, man. What's going on, brother?
Mr. I do that shit. Mr. I do this shit himself, man. What's up, man?
Chilling, man.
Hank, man. Thanks for having me out.
How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man.
Okay, hey,
Life's getting better, things getting easier.
listen,
I'm doing
this
better.
is the first time here, man. So we got a lot to talk about.
It's been forever since y'all had me here. What's up with that? You know what I'm saying?
So look,
I'm taking that shit personal, man. What's going on?
Don't take it personal. Don't do that.
so what I want to do is I want to start from the beginning. So let's talk about this is pre-battle
Wait
rap.
a minute. Time out.
Okay.
We ain't about to do that. This is June. Shout out to Dope Ideas. These two motherfuckers introducing themselves. I'm going to just introduce myself. I'm June. Shout out to Hank. Shout out to Dope Ideas Media. Shout out to Logic. Now you can continue.
No shout out to Claire. Cool.
You introduced yourself.
Why he gotta shout you out, man? Damn,
But no, yeah.
man.
Shout out to Logic. Shout out to Hank.
He gonna kill that pint.
Yo, Hank,
Shout out.
Cup, man.
Shout out to the entire team.
Real, he gonna kill that pint.
No, he about to
Oh no,
share
but
some of this,
it's gonna be gone by the time.
He and you talk,
I'm
you,
about to get a little
and you
swig
and
of
you're
this.
concerned about him, right? He can drink that whole pint and pass a sobriety test. He is fine.
Stop telling my secret. Stop telling my
He's
secret.
fine. He's fine.
Oh man, good looking.
Rell Snow, what up?
Real
What's the
Snow,
deal,
man.
man?
Mr. BOE over everything.
I told y'all niggas that it's bars over everything. Happy New Year to y'all.
Happy
man.
New Year's, man. Hold on. Wait.
He threw the grenade.
He threw the grenade. That
nigga,
shit
man.
was smooth.
Do we got a bomb sound? Sound?
Ah, yeah, bro. We need to get that. We need-
That was like some, that was like some
Hank, make
Right,
sure
hey,
you
Hank, add a grenade to the arsenal.
sound effects.
Please
Hank, we
do.
slipping over here, man.
You need all bombs. Be all bombs.
Hey man, but let's start from the beginning. I want to talk about because obviously you had a really big influence as far as doing music before you even got involved into battle rap.
Battle rap too. But when I was doing battle rap, you know what I'm saying, rapping against people, it was like who had more verses, who could outlast who standing on the street corner.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was none of that shit was recorded. Yeah, we had camera phones back then, but you really didn't have camera phones back then. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
none of it was recorded, but like I've been involved with battle rap. Like, if anything, I'll say I'm more of a battle rapper than an actual artist. I'm just fortunate enough to understand music and, you know what I'm saying, be able to make great music in the process.
Okay, so where are you from?
Detroit, Michigan.
What area?
7 Mile, West Side. 7
Yes sir.
7 Schaefer 2020s, you know what I'm saying, for life.
So let me ask you this: what are some of the? We're just talking about from the music aspect. First of all, what was some of your influences growing up as a kid?
I was a big, you know, in Detroit, especially at that time, you was either Street Lord, Cheddar Boys, or Rock Bottom. I was always Rock Bottom, right? Because I thought Rock Bottom had the better lyricists.
Okay.
You know, like, they can rap, and not taking nothing away from Blade, Wine, and all them. Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out. But rock bottom has always been my thing. And so with me, I've always been about lyrics, about rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you rap?
Right. At the end of the day,
like
you can make this shit sound flashy, but can you?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah,
rap?
right. I feel
Can
that.
you
I feel
do?
that.
And a lot of people get off, they can't really rap. There's a lot of antics in music these days that can shield and protect you from a nigga standing in front of your face saying, rap.
Right,
If somebody dish you, call you out, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's different now. But yeah, I come from that rapping era, like where niggas had to rap.
So, how old were you when you first started recording music? Because this is all before battle rap.
15.
Okay.
14, 15.
That's around the same age I started.
My homeboy Lil Fly computer, he got a little microphone, had little beats.
So let me ask you this, because I'm gonna tell you mine. I guarantee you mine was way more ghetto than whatever you're about to say.
We're not gonna make this about you.
Listen,
hey, you can go check out Clever's Plug City. It's on Hank Nation TV.
Oh yeah,
Go check
it's
that
up.
out. It's about Rell, man. Don't let him get away with your interviews.
Listen.
Man, look,
I got it.
Like
I got this, Joe. So like, what was like the recording setup?
I think that was WANAP.
that's
ancient. If I'm I believe that was the little program. Like we even started off like you remember back in the day where if you had a mic, you can actually. It was like a little. I don't want to. Today's terms app, but a program on a computer like microphone recording.
Yeah, the little microphone.
So we used to like record off the microphone recording, and then like play the beat and try to place it. You know what I'm saying? And batch it just to make it like
I'm a quickly tell you what my original setup was. I had a regular MP3 player that had the built-in mic in it, and I know I had a desktop computer. So I had the beat playing on the Windows Media Player through the speaker, and I held the MP3 player up with the shit in the background. Oh my God, humble beginnings, humble.
Like the mic we had was like this,
humble beginnings.
It was way skinnier, and it just pokes. You know what I'm saying? Pokes straight out. But yeah, that we made it work. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I've been writing raps, and it's funny thinking about it. It's like. 7th grade, 6th, 7th grade.
And you actually played me some of your stuff before we started this interview today. He actually do got some fire, some crazy
EP,
shit.
If I was to release it, like he heard it all. Like it's some bangers on there, good music.
Okay, let me ask you this: you go from the music, you start recording music in your teenage years. Let's start talking about what got you into when you was battle rapping in the streets. We're still not into the current day NBR battle rap aspect yet, but let's talk about how you transitioned to that.
Well, back then I was hungry. All I wanted to do was rap, so it was rapping. I thought I was better than everybody. I thought nobody was messing with me. Shout out to my big homie MT, man. He was the first person who actually gave me a reality check, right? So
everybody needs them, man.
Look. So my engineer at the time, shout out to Norman and Quizzical and everything, but he been telling me like weeks prior, like, yo, I got somebody for you who he gonna knock you off your high horse, yada yada, whoop de woo. You need to come back down to earth for a minute. I'm like, man, nigga, bring this nigga over here, yada. You ain't about to get off on me, like
right.
One particular day, dog, I wasn't even expecting this shit neither. He just popped up, came downstairs, gritty as hell. Just nigga, who that snow nigga Ray at?
He was ready. He was ready.
This the nigga right here. Like, what up?
It was a long day for him.
It was for me, nigga. It was a long ass night. Oh boy, it was a long night. I'm talking about, man. I'm hitting this nigga with bars. He calling out my bars. He at my head, and I'm just in front of my crew, and like engineer, my group, and everything. It was just like, damn.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what was
reality check?
What was the lesson you learned that day from that experience?
It's always somebody better than you. So regardless of how good you think you may be, it's always somebody better than you. So what I learned is never settle, especially, you know what I'm saying, at that time. It was like I was a young pit bull, so it was like I lost the fight, but you didn't kill me.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? You might
right.
have
Like
beat me to the inch of my life to where I thought I was dead, but
I can still show off the battle scars.
I'm still breathing.
Yeah.
So all I did was, breathe, continue to heal. Once I got back at it, I was even more of a motherfucking.
And then you got to think, especially being a no name in that realm, you had to earn some respect. Even taking that L, you had to earn some type of respect. So that's dope.
To this day, I still rock with him today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can call him right now, like, yo, OG was good. Hey, yo, what you think? Hey, nah, bro.
But I'm pretty sure every now and then he will be like, you better when I fucked you up, right?
He bring that shit up, man. Look, we'll laugh and joke about it, everything, like, to this day, because I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I needed to be humble. And so all it did was just to make me more vicious, and I just became more of a motherfucking animal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me talk about some of your battle rap influences, though. When you first, what was your introduction to what we would probably consider
like my very first battle, my introduction to battle rap in a sense?
As far as a fan.
As a fan. My this is also the very first battle I seen, and that made me want to look up more. It was Murder Mook and Party Artie. So we know where we at.
Right, we know where we at right now.
So like that was a battle. Party Artie, God rest his soul, rest in peace. Clown. Mook was that was young Mook.
Well,
but Mook was like 17.
You didn't peep the look on his face when you said Mook. He doesn't.
I really do not.
If anything, you gotta like that Mook. Like that
he
is,
doesn't like
on his head,
old Mook. New
well,
Mook.
okay.
Mook
Here's
you gotta have appreciation for that, though, man.
I have appreciation. You have to understand this as well. I didn't become a battle rap fan until 2012. This is right before.
Was that the Iron Solomon battle?
So this is right before Lux and Calico.
Oh, okay.
That's not a good battle to like.
No, that's a terrible. Yes,
Mook and Solomon.
That's how I was. That's how I was introduced to Murder Mook.
That was a big. What was that? Was that a Summer Madness?
That was a 5-round.
Yeah, that was a long battle.
I had a bar about that song, about that battle, and the punch was I got 5 rounds that'll put you to sleep.
Like Mook Solomon.
Yeah.
So you have to understand.
Was a long battle.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching battle rap in the Smack DVD era. I didn't get into the URL era, and Mook and Solomon was my introduction to Murder Mook. Okay. I can go back and watch. You know what I'm saying? The Young Hot and the first Lux battle. I can watch these battles and have appreciation.
So when I think of Mook, like one of my all-time favorite battle rap battles to this day is J Mills and Murder Mook. Like especially growing up.
Who won that battle? Because that's still debated to this day.
Mills. What that last round? What he tell that nigga? I got shells as Chinese crab cakes, some crazy shit like that. Mills, like even shout out to Jay Mills, like even in my Dose battle, what he tell Mook, hey I just wanted to walk with you. How you feel about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like I hit Dose dope with that. Hey I just wanted to walk with you. So for this next 230, I want to show you the difference between us while I had this little talk with you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was inspired by, you know what I'm saying, by Jay Mills. Like that nigga. Back in the day, back then, go. That battle, oh my God. And it was a slaughter, but just for some of the bars he was spitting, J Mills versus Sir Castro, that was a battle where he hit the nigga with the, hey, yo, Big, am I trouble or what? And when Diddy was out there, and it was just kind of like, just memorable moments, man. Like that era back then, that's what got me there, because it was just it was genuine rap.
Okay.
It was pure. It was at that time it was no politics in it. It was no backstage shit. It was two individuals and what they say rapping man poems to each other. You know what I'm saying? Right. Who got who? You know what I'm saying? It is That's what made me fall in love with it.
So let me ask you this, and I'm gonna ask you two of these. I'm gonna ask one now, and I'm gonna have a different variation of this question at the end of the interview.
Okay.
So give me your battle rap Mount Rushmore. I think it's safe to say Mook is one of those spots.
That's hard. If I'm going off the head, I'm not thinking.
Yeah, right.
I'm just going off the head.
Right.
I'm gonna give you 4 names: Mook, Lux, Cal, Clips.
Wow.
Okay,
I like that. That's respectful.
I'm not mad at that.
Mook, Lux, Cal, Clips. I think is as much as disrespect Calico get. Like, and I don't understand it. Like, niggas be like really hating Cal, but if we really talk about what that man has done,
When Cal first started, he was
Like,
running through. He was running through everybody.
who
every-
talk like that nigga? Even to this day, he still continue consistency.
For every
Like,
bad outing you can say Calico has, he's had 3 or 4 great ones.
man, look, I don't think he get the proper respect as he should. I truly think Calico is very underappreciated. You know, and I still got Cal in the Lux battle 2-1. If you want to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? We can argue that. That's a different topic. But
As the battle ages, a lot of more people are saying Cal 2-1.
It's like this.
it was a sloppy battle for Lux, man.
With that battle, people are looking at the 3rd round from Lux because it was historical. It was monumental.
Facts.
They looking at that round and that round only for the people that's picking Lux. They're like,
You know-
okay, that round was so good that he killed. Like, the round was damaging.
Right.
But if you look at the first 2 rounds, I had Calico clear.
Clear. And even Cal says in interviews, it's like, yo, in the 3rd round, of course, like, what the fuck can I do with that shit? But I'm gonna give you something that's comparable to it as far as the point that you made. Y'all remember Mike P and Danny Myers?
Yeah.
Like Danny Myers' Mike P's 2nd round was so amazing. People forgot Danny clearly got the 1st and the 3rd.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah,
For sure.
That second round was so phenomenal.
He did the ankle
amazing.
right. He did it right. But he
was
took a
amazing.
lot of backfire from that afterwards.
That didn't age well. It did not age well.
Oh, you going there?
Hey.
Ryder said, watch this.
Hey, bet.
Ryder was like, okay.
Hold my silk. Watch this.
That didn't age well at all.
Okay, so let's get into NBR now. But before you became a active member of NBR, was there anybody in NBR as far as like Alpha, Bloody Scene, ABCD, Bar Wars? Was anybody that you was following that you took a liking of, you was a fan of before you got into it as an active battler?
No. The only person who I knew at that time, because we actually worked together, was Fire. Right,
Okay.
so me and Fire worked together.
Shout out to Fire.
And shouts out to Fire, and we were cool writing raps together, creating songs together, like way back then, before he even got it. Like even before he got into Alpha. Like, I was around that nigga when he was getting his shit together to get into Alpha. You feel what I'm saying?
Like back when he had the low cut.
Yeah, but he had the haircut, nigga, fat nigga with the still missing tooth and shit.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
the low
saying?
cut Fire.
So,
That's vintage. That's vintage.
So we end up like losing touch and everything, and I was just on some just watching, looking for Michigan battle rap. Then I came across Alpha on Instagram, Alpha League. Seeing that, then I went on there and started looking at battles, and the very first Alpha battle I watched was Smith and Words, a Snap Tight. That was the very first battle.
I was around for that battle, so
Yeah.
that's pretty recent.
That was the first battle. Then
Yeah.
yeah. So,
But I think that they battled after I battled 4-Way. I was in NBR around at this time. Right.
So like I just start randomly clicking, all right? So from that it was Biggs and E Real. It was Piranha and Ice.
Classic battle.
Classic battle. Piranha and Ice. What's the other one? It was a good fucking battle.
Cause you want to know one thing. I appreciate that battle that we don't have in battle rap no more. That battle had a storyline to it. Like when they got booked, it made sense.
Yeah, you know,
Ice was like, while you was going, I'm him
like,
now.
Yeah, I did this. You know?
Like it had a storyline. Niggas just getting booked, but like when that got booked, it had some like meaning to it.
I mean, but it's no such thing as storylines in battle rap because
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
What I'm saying, like a storyline is only created off an argument or a false beef that two individuals have. It's not because I created this path for myself and I've been busting my ass doing this. And like how Ice was, like, I've been busting my ass while you was gone. Yeah, P, you had to go sit down for a minute, but while you was gone, who was the nigga that was doing this? Who was the nigga that was doing that? So when you come home, yeah, you are who you are, but it's like, no, homie, you gotta see me. You know what I'm saying? Now it's
that classifies as a story.
That's a story.
That's a story. You know what I'm saying? That's a line. That's natural.
But I get what you trying.
But now it's like, you know, they're different than me and Cuz. You know what I'm saying? We can have an argument. I refuse to say his name. We can have an argument, and after off of an argument, is off of an argument is blew up.
You say his name 3 times like Candyman, he might show up.
You know
Dog, stop it.
I wouldn't say Stevie B name if I were you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say his name. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stevie B.
The lights go out.
You know what I'm saying? But
a random bottle of Remy pops up in the middle of the table.
Two individuals having a misunderstanding or whatever the argument was about then. You feel what I'm saying? But that's not a story.
Can I tell you something? I have one regret. When y'all got into it that day, I didn't have the cameras rolling.
Hey,
Man.
you would have got a lot of footage. Like
somebody got some of that footage though, didn't they?
Yeah,
No,
because
it was just me, him.
no,
Steve.
somebody got a snippet.
I was in here. Somebody had a snippet of it. I was in here when that happened.
Yeah, like
Somebody got a snippet of it. Yeah.
I was packing up my camera, and he's like, "These niggas now want to go."
No, man, you can't fuck with me. I'm like, come on,
we already know
man.
what that is, but you know, but even with that's not a story. That was something that was created. You know what I'm saying? So like it ain't no real stories no more. Battle rap. It's not about stories. It's about, you know,
Okay, so
paying your way to get there.
so
It's not about work no more.
now let's get into this story because you have one of the more interesting debuts in the battle rap.
Coming in, runs, created paths. Like
So,
I'm the story.
So let's
There's no storylines, but he's the story.
You know
let's not right. So let's talk about
on that path yet. Y'all see what I did to y'all golden child. You
This
know, we ain't gonna
nigga.
speak so,
So listen, you have
Talk your shit, though.
talk your shit. Listen,
You
so
know?
you had a unique path into
Facts.
your debut. Let's talk about your debut battle.
So everything leading up to that, right? Like so, like I said, you know, I stumbled across Alpha League and watching the battles. First off, the reason why I even came back to battle rap was with all the politics that I've dealt with in music. I reached the spot in music to where I wasn't feeling it. Like I couldn't write. I wasn't motivated. It was nothing inspiring me. Like it if you know me, I could write a song. You know what I'm saying? 30 minutes tops.
So look, let me stop you really quick and ask this question because I think this is an important question to be answered for a lot of our viewers, especially for a lot of our aspiring artists.
Okay.
You just mentioned some of the politics that you experienced doing music that made you branch away from it. What was some of the hardships you experienced? Some of the political things.
Not
if you can touch on
necessarily
that.
being what they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what hell it's the entertainment business.
Right.
I get it, but say yes one time they use you, say no one time they plotting. I don't think I can say that. I don't think I can say it any better than that.
Okay.
And so I have no problem with giving yeses, but I'm not about to give yeses and to do anything. I'm not about to sit back and say, yeah, I'll be Chev like we literally, me and my brother Fly City, we had a group called the Knuckleheads. Like we really signed a deal with a local artist at this particular time because we was buzzing, and you know he had a good buzz and everything going on in the city, but we got signed and got shelved, and he put his mans before us. Like, you know, we talking about making apps. This is like all this stuff is first coming out when niggas really start making apps and all that shit was heavy and trying to come in and play, like doing this and doing that, and we literally got shelved.
Wow. So it's just like, yo, at that point, it's like, what we doing? It's like, what we doing?
And so now you get shelved, one person fall off, the other person still here. You know, we had to go through some other ways to get myself out of that contract because they weren't trying to let us out of the contract. So therefore, I couldn't create nothing. I mean, I could have if I would have created a whole new image, a whole new name, persona, all that type of stuff, and went under that. But they had me. Like, I didn't even know no better than how you own your own name at that time. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of stuff
all
like
that work that you did to get your name together and stuff like that, you would have had to throw that to the side.
Throw it all away. And so I was fortunate enough to still have the same name I did, 10 years ago, going through that to this day. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna ask this question, then we're gonna hop right back into the battle rap aspect. Okay. Any advice you want to give for any like young aspiring artists out there?
Yup. In in my time, when I was doing music and when I was coming up, it was way harder because we didn't have, internet and social media like it is today. Like, we were looking for record deals. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we were making mixtapes and trying to do singles and
deals was paying back then.
Yeah, like, you had to pay the radio station. You had to pay the radio station to get your song on the radio, and they was going to give you the 2 a.m. slot. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay your way into the strip clubs to make the DJs play you, and they going to give you the 159 spot.
Payola, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, with all of that, it was way harder. Now, it's easier. So what I say is, if you serious, because music is not cheap. Music is not cheap. Music is not cheap. Music is not cheap. You want to be a rapper, entertainer, singer, whatever it is, have a following and have a budget behind you, because at the end of the day, videos cost. We could all go get $150 video, but that's what it's going to look like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you want that video, you're going to have to pay $500 plus, $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it might be. You want that sound in the studio? Hell, $200 for 78 hours in the studio is great. But is it going to be the quality you want? So you're going to have to pay that money to make sure he got that right type of microphone, that he using that right program, and that he can mix and master and engineer your songs. And, so it's believe in yourself, know what's going to cost a couple dollars, and be willing to invest and be willing to take all the L's that come along with it. Hell, to properly push a project is like $5,000 these days, just to properly push it.
Easy.
And you might not even see a quarter of that back, but that don't mean you stop. You know what I'm saying? The song that you might make in 2022 might not pop until 2026. You know what I'm saying? But stick with your plan. Have your plan. Trust your process. That's all I can say, man. If you trust your process, if you believe in yourself, you got a team around you that believe in you, and y'all know this is what y'all want, who could tell you no? Because now you don't need a record label. You know what I'm saying? You could create all this shit yourself, put this shit on DistroKid. You'll have a whole breakdown of where all your listeners is at, your main listeners. You got distribution deals. You know what I'm saying? You can put your own shit on Apple Tunes and Spotify. You go down and create yourself a $75, $100 LLC record company. Bam, you got your own record company. You're paying yourself inadvertently.
Easy.
So learn how to run your business. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you don't need record companies no more. That's why it's crazy.
So let's get right back into the battle rap,
yes,
and back into the story of your
debut.
Right, your debut.
So like I said, I stumbled across Alpha League on the gram and everything. So I didn't know P was locked up at this time. I didn't know who, what I'm saying, Piranha was. So Like, I'm messaging him on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, about 3 times. I ain't never getting no response. So I'm like, yo, damn, this how niggas working? Like,
I would hope he couldn't.
Look, I'm hitting the main Alpha League page up. I ain't getting no response or in my mind, I'm not even really understanding who Dollar is for real right now, right? So all I see is like for real Piranha and Alpha League. So I'm like, yo, so how the fuck can y'all want new talent if I can't get in touch with nobody? Man, so look, just so happened. Look, hey, yeah, facts. I did. Right, shout out Jose. So,
shout out Jose.
My brother, Fly City, he actually had a rapport with Denise. Okay. And, you know what I'm saying, I didn't even know. So when I reached out to Denise, because I just seen her being a promoter, I'm like, okay, let me find this, you know what I'm saying, let me find her, see who she is. I reached out to her. She actually responded back.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, shit. Cool. All right, bet. So in conversation with her, it turned out she know my brother, and she, you was the other nigga in the Knuckleheads. Okay, so that right there kind of got me my stamp to, at least for her to hear me out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she was like, come to, what was that, August 28th, Capital Punishment, I think that
was the same event that, oh my God.
Because Verse Loader Boss Battle.
Oswald battle, Tez.
Yeah,
that same, like that was that event. Hey, and that was the, for people that remember when that was the event. I had the Vice City powder blue button up on.
Nobody remembers that.
No, they remember that shit.
Nobody paid you any of
He remembers. That's why he laughing. He remembers. I had the power.
He has to be nice. He's sitting there.
I had the sky blue. Yeah, go ahead, man. That was that event, though.
Gonna make this interview about him.
I haven't been here in months, man.
So, like, she told me to come out to the event, but she was like, you come out. Me and a couple other battle rappers, get a round together, get like a 2-minute round together and come spit it to us. And if you hot, we'll see about getting you on the next event, right? So this time I end up stumbling across Fire's battle with Gully. That battle he had with Gully. No, that was outside. I think that was outside somewhere.
Cave battles were outside.
Oh, okay. So it made it bad. I wasn't sure then.
Gully versus Fire.
Because I think that was the same event that
I know it was outside.
The Glow battle. Who did Glow battle out there? Was that one stack? Was it? That because it was an outside battle.
That was Chits. That Gully and Fire battle.
Yeah.
That was on
Gully had on that stupid hat.
Mm-hmm. So
dog.
So like that was. I seen him and I'm looking at Fire. I'm like, is that? No, I know that ain't that. Nah, that can't be him. But man, that is that fat motherfucker. So I hit him up. And
so y'all reconnected.
Yeah, reconnected.
Okay.
That's how I bumped into him after I seen that battle. Now I found him on Facebook and shit. And you know what I'm saying? From there, that's when Denise was like, come out to the event, yada woo. So we come out to the event. I get my round together, but I wasn't trying to rap for her and a couple of other niggas around the corner. Like, they actually had me around the corner about to, but the seeds I planted going in there. Like, I went in there on tip, like, yo.
Right, because they did, I would say that they did the Tez Oswald battle, but then right after that, they had ran out of time in the venue.
Yeah,
wait, hold on.
Then we took it to the street.
So you didn't do a Earn Your Stripes?
No,
yeah, I did. No. My stripes was right on the spot.
I'm gonna tell you what makes his shit unique. So after the Tez Oswald battle, they had to take it out to the street. They still had like 2 battles left, and they did. I think they did Verse and Loader Boss outside. But then after that, like, he came up last, and it was kind of just. It was who did you battle?
Rain Terror.
So he battled Rain. He battled Rain Terror. So it was like Rain Terror opponent didn't show up. He has a round. We don't know who he is. He's like, well, this person has a round, just a round. We're just going to do this.
And because
that was his introduction to NBR.
I was in there tripping. Like I came in that bitch like niggas will tell you. I was talking shit to Smith, Polo. You know, like I didn't know who
he was talking shit.
Were.
He was talking shit to the right niggas out the gate.
Like for real. I didn't know who none of these niggas were. Like I got $50 on me in a 1-rounder. And it was saying like nobody was biting. Okay, fuck it. I got 100 on me in a 1-rounder. What it is like. Perfect Eclipse was even there. He was talking crazy, but they could come since you got rounds. Come holler at me. Put this 100 up. Like,
hey, shout out the Perfect Eclipse.
Shout out, like I was ready to, like my nigga. I was ready to lose $100, whatever it was I had to do to get on here. Like I was already prepared for that because I knew I didn't know nobody here. Fire like yo, you might not want to say nothing to him. Fuck it. And for every person he told me not to say nothing to, those were the main ones I was talking crazy to.
And listen. I'm gonna tell you this.
You know
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna laugh because like you're going to know this, because you know I had went to that event with my ex-girlfriend, well at the time, right? So when that was the first event I've ever bought her to. So when she seen that, she was like, I like this guy, and she always was a fan of you from that. And like I said, you know this. She was always a fan of Rell.
They broke up right after that.
So that was it.
I'd have left that hoe too. Don't come no damn groupie on mine now.
So listen. We go from. So listen. Quick, we go from that, and
so and that's fast too, and that's what did it.
So your first official battle was Nova.
Yep.
Talk about. Okay, so this is what I want to ask. Just on that battle, I'm gonna break down what happened with that, and then we're gonna move on. Doing that battle, like this is your first official. How was that different from back when you was just battling on the block in Detroit?
Oh, the whole atmosphere. Because like I said, when niggas was battling, like it might be a big crowd. It might only be 5 people out there. You still did what you did, but the aspect changed now, right? So it's not about who got more verses and who can outlast who. Now it's about actually structuring something for your own opponent. You know, and instead of people just watching and looking, now it's an actual whole production team here that's putting it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as to where the battle might look like this, and might be a couple people scattered around, but now you're looking at it since it's on camera, you got the whole type of crowd just around you, so the whole atmosphere was crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, when I walked in there really seeing I was gonna be, I almost had a panic attack. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, shit, I wasn't expecting this. It's different. Okay, I gotta adjust. Gotta do this shit.
But let me say this. Let me ask you this because this is something that I experienced and I still deal with today. I compare, especially as a new battle rapper, I compare the very first moment you get a crowd reaction. That sensation is like a drug.
Oh yeah, fact, and I got some of my biggest reactions out of that battle.
That first time you get a crowd to go crazy or something you crafted, for that moment on, you always chase that feeling from that moment on. Is that the same for you?
When I hit that nigga with the what I say some at that moment, my role as an uncle just became a father. And niggas was, and I saw P grab his head like this, and I peeped a couple niggas like, yo.
No, the first
who
time.
the fuck is that? It was, from there, it was, oh, I like this. Okay, that's different. But each reaction made me more comfortable. Is that weird?
Yeah, no, that's not weird. That's normal.
Yeah, I'm like, it
Cause like, listen. The first time when I battled Fire Don and I got my very first man, I was a made man right after that. You couldn't tell me shit.
Yeah,
Shout out to Butter.
That was the same AP battle. Damn, that was the smudge too.
You are stamped once you get a Butter.
Bro, when you get that man, what? Yeah.
Man, what? I got about 3 of those in that Nova battle. Like, so, yeah, that, you know, and shouts out to Nova, but niggas know I won that battle.
I did give you that.
He know I won that battle.
So
antics, but see, there go politics. The politics that went into that afterwards.
Wait, hold on. Was that a judge battle or something?
It was supposed to be a judge battle. We had $150 on the line, but since I technically didn't know the rules then, nobody picked out battles judges before the battle. So when the battle was over, it was like a cash bet, and they was looking like, okay, so who? So Dollar went around the room and you know, asking people who you think, and I think just to make it easier and a quote unquote on a fair bet, you just say it was an even toll, and we'd take it to Facebook once the battle dropped and see what the tolls saying, shit like that. But by that time,
No, you gotta.
the D's
If it's a
fell
judge
out
battle, you gotta do
and
that shit
all
on the
that,
spot.
yeah.
Like, nah,
Like,
hell nah.
No.
You know,
When you go to the polls like that, you're taking a chance of somebody that didn't see the battle actually vote for
but see, and that was the whole thing. Hey, look, now that you said that, you bring that his whole ass did that shit. So look, so that Fire Down battle, right?
He do shit like that.
Look,
What I do?
Look, the Roses put up a
Wait, no, can I tell it? Can I tell it?
Battle of the night.
So battle of the night was going to be the very first battle to get dropped. So I had I added all of my personal friends that don't know shit about battle rap into the MBR group just to vote for me.
This nigga Donald Trump, he Donald Trump to vote.
My nigga, yo,
I blew y'all niggas out the water.
This nigga smoked us.
I blew y'all niggas
And
out
I'm
the
sitting here
water.
the whole time like, y'all know goddamn good and well this wasn't battle of the motherfucking night.
You niggas gonna get this.
Hey,
footage.
I was so pissed about that one. I'm like, yeah, your whole ass. Good call.
Hey, but
Look, Jay was like, I mean, shit, it's all legal. And I looked at Jay like, man, fuck you too.
Hey man,
But, all right, nah, nah.
actually, that battle was like 50 views away from 1,000 views. So make sure y'all watch Clever and Fire Don on Alpha League from Cold Summer event. But no, let me get into. And I'm glad that you mentioned that event because this actually brings me into
the controversial me and AP battle.
This is
I heard about that
wait.
guy.
This is
That was
my
the same day, right?
Yeah.
no wait. This is actually my favorite battle from you is versus AP. That's my favorite performance.
I heard about that battle.
One of my favorites too.
The style clash on it was incredible because like AP clearly won in the building. I think everybody can agree with that. But the crazy thing was like when it was on cam, I'm like, yo, like it's
different.
close
But
as
see,
fuck.
Let me tell you what I heard. Right?
Yeah.
They came away saying this new guy named AP was fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they were saying he might have won, but he did some. He could have lost it, but he did some amazing things in that battle. So I'm like, who did he battle? And they said Rell Snow, and I didn't know who Rell Snow was at the time. So
Now, respectfully, I think at this point you've had like I want to say like three battles before
that
then.
was my fourth battle.
But I feel like this was the battle that
That was my
made
test.
you a household name. In
Yeah, no,
NBR.
that was my test. But I even said it like, and they said that you would be the biggest name that I'm facing. So it's only right I go through AP to get advanced placement. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to me. He had a couple schemes and he had a couple rhyme patterns in that in that first round. He had a couple. Remember, they battled first, and then me and Fire Down went second. So I'm in the crowd for this battle.
was you drunk?
Oh no! I'm completely sober.
Even though the
completely
event
sober.
started late, he wasn't there yet because he ain't battled yet.
Right, I ain't battled yet.
Niggas then started getting really fried to like the Butter and Ayo battle, and I had to leave, but that battle was over as quick as it started.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So
Wait. This
yeah, that was the smudge. That was the smudge. That was the same day as
Yep,
the smudge.
that was the same event.
Same event.
And then Fire was supposed to battle Vicious Inc. that night too. That battle didn't happen.
Yeah, that battle didn't happen because that happened.
because of the.
Yep, because that happened. Yep.
And then the event was called after that.
I didn't know that was the same night.
And then Mello and Tony Nova was that same night too.
Oh yeah, that battle took like 2 fucking hours, dog.
Yo, you want to know the funny
How long
thing?
did it take to get the crowd back?
No, listen to me. You want to know the funny thing about that battle? Wait. If you literally watch that battle, I am not exaggerating. Go back and watch Mel versus Tony Nova. It literally started in daylight and it was dark
it
by the
was dark
time
as
the
hell
battle
by the
ended.
time it
I
ended.
swear to God, funniest thing ever.
Facts. It was light as hell when that battle started, my nigga. It was dark as shit by the time that battle ended.
It was dark when with the smudge.
Right. That was right
afterwards.
after that
That's
battle.
why I was confused. Was that the same day? Because
That's the same day. That was the same
But
day.
it was during the day when y'all battled.
Yeah, that was man, because that event started
They
later.
went first. I went
event started,
second.
I think like
Yeah,
damn
I
near 2
remember
hours
seeing
later
your
than what it's
battle.
supposed to.
I remember seeing your battle and it was light outside.
Yep.
So
That's a moment in NBR history right
But
there.
no,
That-
You know, I ain't tripping. You supposed to bring your crowd out, and this is one of the very few battles to where I was deep but wasn't deep enough. You know what I'm saying? With the people who I brought out, you know how I rock out with my battles. But this nigga had a shitload of people there. And so, like, even when you hearing it in the crowd and you hearing all the reactions,
Lansing. Shout out to L Town.
But when you
My bad,
hearing all
AP.
that shit in the crowd and all that, that's all his people and all that shit going crazy and going nuts. So it makes it look worse. So when you hear somebody reacting like he had the easy line, ain't thinking you fucking wrong. Ain't that easy pass?
That right. This not an easy path. Yeah, no, that was fire.
But
though.
the way that bitch set off, you know what I'm saying? Like what? And I'm having all these crazy lines, and I'm only getting the couple Detroit niggas that like when I broke down, said all the NBR niggas say, nigga, how you putting it? Say this nigga ain't putting in no work. How you checking for stubs? And a couple niggas was saying that like, oh,
that was
like,
fire
whoa,
though.
like, whoa,
That was fire.
Like, no, they was like, whoa, that shit was hard, but it was like I had a whole motherfucking gun scheme where I broke his whole motherfucking style down. Niggas didn't get it. You know, what I tell the nigga, let us meet over cheese, is gun clapping, what that mean? Don't let your death be over something substandard. Let us meet cheese. Like, come on, man. Like, they weren't fucking with me. But that was a good battle. Shout out AP. He
Shout
got
out
that in the
AP.
building. But I definitely think when you look at that on camera, it's a little bit different than what it was in that building.
So look,
I think that's my biggest test, though.
I have now. You've obviously gone on and had many dope performances after
I'm
that.
at 10 battles now, man. I'm at 10
And
battles.
that's
2
crazy.
years, man. I'm at Vicious Inc. was my 10th battle, man. You know?
Now I have 2 more main things I want to touch, and then I have one more Mount Rushmore question for
Let's
you.
talk. Let's get into all the
So
nitty-gritty.
first,
Start my hit 'em up track.
BOE, bars over everything.
No?
Now, let's break this down for the people who isn't aware, because you know I understand this is a bigger a conglomerate than just battle rap.
It's bigger than battle rap, man. Battle rap is only a division. So when we speak of BOE,
Now, first of all, what is the original definition of BOE?
black on everything.
Okay.
Conglomerate. That's what we are. Black on everything. Reason is being self-explanatory. All the leaders and individuals in BOE are black. You know what I'm saying? So this is black on everything. So with BOE now, you know, with that being the grand scope, black on everything is the grand scope. Bars over everything.
Now, wait, before you get into that, break down some of the avenues that BOE is a part of outside of battle rap.
We do home decor, shoe restoration, sneaker vlogs, painting with a twist. Health. We also sell health and beauty products.
I'm ready to get with you on that pain with a twist.
Like we're even trying to get into the videography camera game and do that. And
Stay away from that.
and look,
We shutting down the
He said we.
Don't look no further.
Nobody in this media got that. We got that. We got that.
and if y'all give me this time, y'all give me about like a year and a half, I'll have a trucking business. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, NBR, friends of NBR, family,
Love this
NBR,
shit,
everybody around the world, you got your operator license and a pretty decent driver's record. I'll be able to hire you and put you on the road. We all about to get this money.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
With
Yes.
BOE, we about creating opportunities. That's
And
all
that's
we about.
the beautiful thing about it. When I can get out of my battle rap persona and look at the things that y'all are actually doing, just overall, like y'all are tapping into something that could potentially create generational wealth for people's children and children's children. And That's what it really should be all about for real.
Sure.
And I think that is really, really, really fucking dope that y'all taking that precedent into where people can look at that like, yo, y'all are a battle rap group, but y'all are doing it way, way farther, and a lot of us aren't stretching that far. So I definitely commend y'all about that.
I appreciate that.
Now let's talk about BOE just as far as the battle rap aspects. Currently, who are all the active members of BOE right now?
We have Al Qaeda, Joy to Sickness, Rain Terror, Tay Rax, that one nigga Loso, however you may know him, Young Rated, Fireman, myself.
AV.
Respectfully, not no more. Respectfully, not no more.
Shout out to AV though.
Shouts out to AV,
AV.
definitely. It's still my baby. Still love her to this death.
Y'all
but-
need a female on the roster.
No, you definitely right, but man, NBR, we need to, man, bring female battle rappers back in NBR, man. What's up?
KB, hey, listen, KB's trying. KB's out of here.
Like,
Queens and bars is a thing. She's trying to make that happen. She's absolutely trying to make that happen.
You're gonna have to grab one of these hot females out here, one of these big name females out here, and bring a part of the team, man. That's what it is. I'm trying to keep it homegrown and keep everything working out. Don't be surprised if I go get like my verse or somebody. No, I'm talking shit.
Let me say this.
I'll have to pay her to represent.
Let me say this, right? I'm gonna say this for the record. A focus rated is a dangerous rated. When he's dialed in,
that's why you don't see too many people want to battle rated. I mean, for real,
he just
you know what I'm saying?
He just got to get his consistency right. But a dialed in rated is crazy.
You know, and I even think consistency comes with desire, want, right?
You gotta have somebody in front of you that.
Yeah. So if you see, it's one thing. It's like if a nigga, if I called you right now and said, "Yo, I got C wordplay for you," and this is no knock on C wordplay, but you might
fuck C word.
I'll smoke
look,
C word.
But you might say, no, okay, yeah, you might accept the battle. But yeah, you
not
really don't. Yeah,
motivated to do it.
You're not motivated. You don't have no desire to do it. But let's say if a nigga came to you right now and said, "Hey, yo, I got C wordplay for you, and I'm gonna throw you 500 for a one rounder."
Oh, what's up?
Nah, you
that
like
nigga
this.
dead.
Nah, you
That
like,
nigga dead.
I'm really about to kill that nigga.
That
right?
nigga dead.
So when it comes to rated, when you throw this nigga half-ass opponents who he really don't want to battle, who it ain't really worth battering and ain't doing shit for, it's like, okay, I show up. And I do what I got to do.
But I will
tell
say,
Ice to come outside. You know what I'm saying? Tell Ice
talk
to come
about it.
outside and
Talk
see
about
Rated.
it. Let's talk about it.
Y'all don't want Ice to come out.
Tell Ice to come outside and see Rated. Tell Stack Almighty to come outside and see Rated. You know, when Stack Boy Chuck to get his feet together, you know what I'm saying? Get everything.
That's
together.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
When he get everything together, and I hope everything do come together well from him. Huh?
Talk after this. I'm more rated on this next card.
Yeah,
But listen,
look,
what I
tell the
will
niggas to
say,
come out.
what I will
Until
say,
Iceman is all said and done, we can see each other in the winter. Tell
Listen,
them to come outside
listen,
and
hold
holler
on.
at me too, because ain't no way in hell Ice can't see snow.
let me say this.
So however you want to call it.
I was in
Or
the.
did I jump too far in the interview?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I was
All
in the building when Rated battled Prince Ave, which is his most recent performance. The energy from him is so different. It's so
He
different.
punches like
The first time I seen Rated battle was here, Christmas of the K5 against Fire.
Yeah,
That was the first time I ever seen Rated.
But y'all might look at me crazy, but Rated punch at the rate of Mac Myron. He just it is
Whoa, we not doing that.
Rated punch at the rate of Mac. Mac will give you two a little bit quicker, right? So if Mac is giving it to you one every 3 line, 1, 2, 3 line, 1, 2, 3 line, or even 1, 2, 3 board big punch, Rated might be 1, skip a 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. You know what I'm saying? He's going to give you the same punch. It's going to be equivalent. It may not be as quick and as many one-liners as back-to-back is what Mac may give you, but the rate that the effectiveness, Rated does it. I'm telling you, man. The boy is dangerous. Dangerous. And tell some of your top NBR niggas to come outside and come see him. And I guarantee you'll hear a lot of people
Hey,
keep saying he ain't consistent enough.
I don't know. I don't know. Listen.
Come on.
Hey, wait.
Y'all know it.
Whoa.
You know
I don't know. Listen, I don't know about everybody else, but Clev is definitely outside. I'm
Man, you always outside.
Clev is
I'm
definitely
starting to
outside.
think you don't have a curfew no more.
So listen, I have
my nigga Clem just sit on the porch all night.
I have two more quick questions, then I have one more. I have two more quick questions, and then I have one more.
He was trying to drink it all.
I had two quick.
I got him, man.
I got two quick questions. Then I got one more Mount Rushmore question about you for you. Then we're gonna get on out of here.
No, we ain't getting out of here yet. Man. It's time to pick up, man.
So firstly, one thing I want to touch on.
I gotta start over in a minute.
Your the rap committee.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that. You are a official partner with Tyrell Banks and the league with the rap committee.
Yes,
Good
sir.
shit.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about because like I said,
Can we get an applause for that or something?
hey man,
right.
listen,
You know what I'm saying?
he's an
man. Come on, man.
Rell Snow and BOE is an official partner with the rap committee. Let's touch on that a little bit because like I said. The one thing I do give about BOE, y'all expand way farther than just actively battling. So this partnership, let's talk about how this came about.
It all started with the that came first the Fire Rex battle. Rest in peace. Rest in
peace,
Rex.
my little bro. I still think he won 2-1, but we ain't gonna talk about it. I still think he won 2-1.
No more. We can't talk about that no more. Fire
We
won
can't
is in the book. We can't talk about that no more.
It's a great battle though. It's a phenomenal battle.
It is.
Very good battle.
Look, me and Clever argued about that shit all motherfucking night when that battle happened. Like,
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you how I know it was a great battle. When the battle first came out, it got up to like 7,000 views, and then it got taken down and got put back up, and still is at like 3.5 right now.
Still did crazy, and still did crazy.
Right,
But,
facts.
So with the rap community, you know, that's when I first met Tyrell. You know what I'm saying? And we had minor dealings, and by that time, I'm still new. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like get my feet wet in here. But when we had that tournament, you remember when he did that tournament at the Stash House?
Do I?
Yeah. So that tournament was what was like
I fucking
the
judge.
turning point
that shit.
in the relationship because you know how everything was handled from. You know, him hit me up saying, hey, yo, little stuff may have changed. I need you to do this. And I was, okay, cool, no problem. To where, hey, yo, you need help with something, yada, woo, woo. Well, I can do X, Y, Z for you. Okay, no problem. You know, so everything worked out. And so the relationship grew to where it came up to the Ty Law battle. And everything.
Which was another great performance by you. Salute to
Thank
you.
you. Thank
I
you.
did have you winning that battle.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And so when that came, by that time now we sponsoring. You know what I'm saying? Now is, you know, we grew as friends, and now you're allowing me to be a sponsor on your event. So, you know, we pay to sponsor events, yada woo woo, do, you know what I'm saying, type of ordeal. And then it was just like, you know, relationship still good. Went out to Cleveland a couple of times, kicked it with them on some off battle rap type shit, you know what I'm saying, just real life. And it was just like, yo, what I got to do to be a partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, we clearly rock with each other. We share the same vision. We understand it. We have an understanding. And he, X, Y, and Z, I love you to be a partner. And so it went from there. And so the first event, you know, now being sponsor, part sponsor, and part owner was the validation event we had with Charlie Clips and A Ward.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's over. That's over 100K right now. That's over 100K views right now.
Went the fuck up, man. Please go tune in, subscribe, like, comment to the Rap Committee YouTube page, man. You'll see all them battles. A Ward, Arsenal, A Ward, Charlie Clips. We got Fonz and Ill Will on there. Like, man, yo, go check us out. Like,
so now,
comment, share,
we also
subscribe.
have Rell Snow versus Sneezy Bo coming up on the rack.
Yes, March 5th, Rell Snow versus Sneezy Bo. This is probably gonna be
he's gonna try to fucking
this is gonna be an interesting test for me, right? Because you know, big ups to Sneezy. I like his style. But if I had to compare him and look at him as somebody, you know how you're always trying to say, well, he reminds you of this or he's kind of like that. I
You
look
can't
at him
compare
as like,
him.
no, I do.
For real.
He's an upgraded Vicious Ink to me. Slower, still saying slow pace, except for he's wittier. You know what I'm saying? Vicious is already witty and kind of talk a different language. And so he's like that fucking mutated. You know what I'm saying? Right. If we looking at a Vicious Ink punch and we like, damn, if I catch a body tonight, would I be me walking on water? Or, you know what I'm saying? You like, oh shit.
Oh,
like,
shit.
God
It's
damn,
different.
Now
It's
you
different.
listening to him and you like, shit, what the fuck he just say? Yeah, so
look,
it's gonna be interesting for me, man.
So look, let me ask you this, okay? I'm about to put your feet to the fire right here. Ever since you've been a part of NBR, give me your favorite aspect of it and your least favorite aspect of it. Yep.
My favorite aspect is my favorite aspect of it is the love, right? I don't want to say if you're good or sweet or anything like that, but let me say if top tiers, mid tier, top tiers, people that's bitter, people that's equal to, see potential, people is willing to help, right? People is willing to give you constructive criticism, like, you know, from my very first battle with Nova to my last battle with Vicious Ink, I've been getting constructive criticism, you know, bigs, times, you know, whatever it may be, and then them telling me however they may feel about the battle or what I could have done or what if he would have did this, it could have been bad, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
So getting the constructive criticism to be better, you know, because I feel like with everything that everybody has told me over, you know, my 1.5, 2 year run in this, I've been getting better because I listen. It's not personal with me.
Not to be real, you're absolutely like ascending right now.
Appreciate that.
As far as skill,
Like
you're,
hell,
you're,
nigga. I remember after the fucking Mellow battle, we was in the crowd, and I heard you was like, "Yeah, that Rell Snow just don't do this." And I looked at and said, "Rell Snow what?" And you turned around and you looked and you said, "Okay, well, good battle, but I feel like this is
right.
But
Yeah.
even with that, I ain't come at you crazy. I ain't look at you crazy or fuck you. It was."
But you know what? But
okay.
I still, even though I've been doing it longer than you, I still give you the same respect to critique me and like be like, yo, this was cool, but you could have did this a little bit. I give you the same respect.
Because I think, as you know, people always will say something like, you ain't been rapping long as me, you ain't been doing as long as me, how could you give me any type of advice or criticism? But I really think that if you're a fan and you know what it is, you'll hear it regardless if I've been rapping as long as you or not. So would it make it any different if I wasn't a battle rapper and just a fan that I told you this? The same advice,
right,
the same criticism.
right,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Would you look at me and say, oh, nigga, you ain't been rapping for 10 years, how you gonna tell me this? Or you, what? Oh, you ain't been a fan for over 20 years, how you gonna tell me that? I mean, so what you gonna say? The only difference right now is that I also battle rap, and you know that I also battle rap.
Facts.
But it's still fair, you know what I'm saying, criticism. The least thing I hate is, and you a part of this too,
Damn.
y'all don't hold nobody to it's never the same bar. Y'all move the field goal post so many times for each individual. The same reason
This
y'all
this sounds like the list.
no,
This sounds like the list.
no, but the same
You gotta
reasons-
put a name on this.
Right.
Who are you talking about?
I'm like, what did I do? You was like, you're a part of it too. What I do?
You, Foster, all y'all media personnel. June, you try to stay as real as you can, but sometimes you be moving the field goal post too.
Man, fuck y'all.
But
That's my attitude, man. Fuck y'all.
Fuck
But
y'all.
yeah, man, all I say is, look, you know, when it all comes down to it, it's all a bias and opinionated. Get it, but
it's very much
if we
opinionated.
holding one thing against somebody, we gotta hold the same standard against everybody else.
That's facts.
That's
you know, you
That's
can't look
facts.
at me as you can't look at those dope and say, yeah, I said his name. I didn't even want to mention his little homie name.
Wait, what? Hold on.
But-
But you did.
Whoa.
And what happened? What happened before the battle and what happened after?
Oh, but I
the battle?
told y'all what was gonna happen to Lil Homie.
But hold on.
Yeah.
What happened after the battle?
No. You said how you felt. Like, hey, Snow, I got him. Yada woo doo woo. And when it was all said and done, you definitely was like, yeah.
Afterwards,
No, but what I mean by that is y'all say, oh, you know, he been smoking shit. He been doing this. He been doing that. But if you look at schedule, he ain't been doing a motherfucking thing. Then you will still look at me.
Wait. Hold on.
Who you battle?
But
besides Butter and myself, and that came on the latter end.
I'm gonna tell you.
He said
why
little.
I said-
He said
but
little homie.
The thing is, in battle rap, right?
Little mijo.
When you starting off, your mission is to smoke anybody that's in front of you.
Facts.
You're not gonna get plates like you're supposed to. That's the new school way. Like you would, right now you can battle your first time today, and you can get whoever tomorrow, right? If you pay for it.
Yeah.
To be fair,
So when I say he was smoking shit, the people that was putting in front of him, it's not about who he was smoking. It's about what he's actually doing.
his stock is through the ceiling right now.
At the
We'll
time,
touch on that in a
at
second.
the time when
Hold
he was
on.
battling, at the time when he was booked to battle you, he was doing his shit. When he battled you, it was totally different than what he was doing.
But now,
He had a cop out though.
all right, but,
he had a cop
I'm
out.
not bringing up. I didn't even bring.
but-
I'm bringing it up.
Are you
he had a
commending
cop
the
out.
Nets for sweeping the Wizards?
Huh?
Are you commending the Nets for sweeping the Wizards in a 7-game series?
Yeah, because they did what they supposed to do.
But see, and that's the thing. You took care of your business and did your
You
job.
still
But
have
if,
to-
if your competition ain't even,
You still
what I'm
have
saying
to-
is, he don't even have to be
Okay.
the best version of himself to beat the competition that
But
he is beating.
what happens if the Wizards?
Here we go.
If the Wizards beat the Nets,
Yellow.
You're gonna. They're in the history books.
But facts.
So we got to make sure if it's a level playing field, we got to give props for them doing what they
He
supposed
was doing
to
their
do.
job. And, okay, so even speaking of that, do you know I was projected to get smoked by Lil Homie? Projected.
Oh
and,
no,
I was
we.
one
was
To
not
be fair,
supposed to win
to be
that
fair,
I was
to
one
be
of the
fair.
ones that said he was going to
And,
be.
To be fair.
and Cuz got handled, and that room was most silent than a motherfucker.
But what
Did
happened-
nobody want to talk about
But
the shit.
what
then.
happened-
It was crickets.
What
You wanna-
happened after that battle though?
It was crickets.
I had you on ASG
No,
radio.
Wait.
you was one of the few
Hey, hold
that
on.
actually
Hold on,
said, hey,
but wait,
I had to
I'ma
eat
tell
that.
you, June,
that room
June.
was crickets. You
June,
didn't hear no
I'ma-
Top Gun, no nothing.
I'm gonna
Just-
explain to you the level of ain't shit that I am. I heard all 3 of his rounds. I still had Dose win that battle.
like,
And he know it. He knows that.
like
Going into it, I still had him losing.
it's crazy.
And I knew
but
all his material.
the funny thing about that is,
and that's the difference.
That's
and
the
that's
difference.
the difference. We always go remember
And
that.
we need to that's the difference t-shirts, man. We
it's
need
coming soon.
we need
Hey,
that.
look, we always go remember that,
Man,
but,
for
you know,
sure.
even still, and shouts out to Lil Homie. He doing his thing. I'm not hating. There's no need to hate. He ain't stopping my shine over here.
Hey, but he
you
got
ain't gonna run it back.
but hey, but hold on, because he is battling one of the BOE members next, man.
And we'll see what happened with
All right.
that. And he gonna get smoked in. Then what we gonna say then? How we gonna protect him then?
Okay.
Oh, he wasn't ready yet.
So listen, I have.
He did good, but it's back to the gym. All I'm saying
So
is,
listen,
man,
I have.
when you come in here doing your own thing, then you don't get the push like you supposed to.
Talk.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't
Talk.
come in here. I didn't get a stamp by nobody. Matter of fact, I got stamped by Fire. If you want to keep it real, and this is no knock to my nigga Fire, but niggas was counting Fire off the books, and niggas weren't fucking with Fire. Hell, Fire was even about to stop battle rapping for a second and pursue his music for a time.
He lost
At that
4 in a
time.
row.
You know what I'm saying? Well, this was before then. We gonna talk about
He
that.
lost 4 in a row.
We gonna talk about that, but he beat Drops.
Drop. Stop.
Yeah. So, but all
And I was on fire side, disappointed as fuck.
all I'm saying is, I came in this bitch,
But-
we came in this bitch and set this bitch on fire, man. Like, when the last time you sent a run like this? When has the last time somebody came in and unorthodox as I did? And
You mean-
completed that
you
what,
mean-
Sig show? I believe.
you mean
Last nigga who came off the street and made a name for himself, like.
you mean other than clever?
Look, all I'm saying is BOE is a household name. It's an NPR name for a reason. Love us or hate us, but you gotta respect us and you gotta respect what we doing.
You mean other than clever?
Yeah,
I
look.
got you. So listen, I
Gotta respect what we doing, man. Ain't nobody doing it better right now.
have one more question, and I got a quick story to tell.
All right, what happened to Mount Rushmore? One question to Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
question.
this is probably most question.
But yeah, shouts out to Lil Homie and all my other woes too, man. Hold on real quick. Let me punch. And by the way, all y'all NBR battle rappers in NBR, outside of NBR, y'all niggas want a name. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want some views. Y'all want to be able to go OT and present y'all talents out there and don't want everybody else all in your footage and all talking shit and doing all that other shit. Come holler at me, Rell Snow over here at BOE and a rap committee. We'll get you together. Get your money together. We'll get you a battle. You dig what I'm saying? Holler at me.
I have a funny feeling the nigga in the background in the footage is me, but we ain't gonna.
If it wasn't about him, you was gonna make it.
You know what I'm saying?
So my last question, my final question, and then I got a quick story to tell, and we're gonna get it out of here. Give me your NBR Mount Rushmore.
Whew. Ooh, now this is hard.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
I ain't never seen nobody get him quiet.
Oh, man.
He's been stumped.
This is hard. Piranha Times.
Okay.
Stack Almighty. This is where it becomes interesting because I know the history, and I'm not speaking of no other big names like no Cal.
You can say clever. It's okay. You can say clever. It's okay.
And so when I'm looking at this,
This nigga here, man.
and I'm just looking at individuals and just accomplishments, I have so many favorites to where if I had to say far as impact, Sig Show.
Okay.
He was one of my favorites.
I think when it comes down to impact, like I just mentioned, I don't think nobody has made an impact far as Sig. And what I even say about Sig, he's a better battle rapper than I am. And, you know, bars is heavy. He shit, but far as impact coming off street, doing his thing, making his way, making his lane from, you know, Big Show to Sig, like, I don't think it's kind of hard to take that away, man. Like,
sadly, I never got the opportunity to see Sig Show live in person.
I was hoping when he was supposed to come back and
when he was supposed to come back against Gunn.
Yeah, against
I was
Gunn.
ready. I was
thought
ready.
That was gonna be the one.
I was
thought
so
that was gonna
ready.
be the one.
It was Sig Show was amazing when he wanted to be.
Like that Sig and Stack battle.
That was
What?
That was one of the best battles I ever seen live.
To this
Ever.
day, to this day, that battle lit, dude. Like, man.
So he
was a fucking rookie.
Yeah.
So we have Tom's Piranha Stack Almighty Sig Show, the NBR Mount Rushmore. I can't argue with that.
I had to say that, and I fucks with all of them, and I feel like I wanted to see, you know, every last one of them. Like, I like the competition. Glow was on that list. You know what I'm saying? Biggs is gonna have to be on that list. Real gonna have to be on that list. Times is definitely on that list.
On there, he's on
Like,
there. Right, he's
like,
on there.
You ain't even got a mistake that Times is definitely on there. Me and Big Bro is gonna have a talk, but as of right now, and this is no knock to nobody else in NBR, I wanna push my pen and push my brand. And it's certain niggas out here, you know, you never know what makes for a good battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just hoping that you matching up with these names, these particular names, because you know they're great battlers, that this can make for a great footage. We're hoping, you know.
Right.
You might have a classic with C wordplay. Or
right.
And people will say, how? But he brought the best shit he ever wrote in his life. You was on the best shit you wrote in your life, and it went together. It's a great fucking battle. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So listen, we're closing in on about an hour and 15. We're gonna get on out of here.
Man.
I want to give a really quick story because first of all,
hold on. Best interviews, most exciting, most charisma, realest team,
And
realest
modest.
stories, the hottest nigga out here.
hey,
Nigga,
and
you wanna
this better be the most. This better be the most views. I need all BOE to share this when this drops.
Whoever, man, come on, man. You already know who you're listening to right now,
But look,
nigga.
I got a quick story because even we go back and forth being on opposing teams, BOE, U7.
Shouts
like
out.
people make the comparisons.
Come see me, Snow.
When we did when me and Ty did a live and like did a poll of like people like who they wanted to see us battle.
Yeah,
Everybody said Clever Rell Snow. Everybody said Clever Rell Snow. They wanted to see that matchup. But outside of all of this, outside of the glitz and the glamour and the lights, like this individual is actually in real life one of my actual like personal friends.
Good
in
friends.
real life outside of this
friends.
battle rap shit.
Good friends.
Like we are super close. And like when I got contacted to battle on Barcode Battle League in Grand Rapids, okay? Now how I got booked for this, shout out to BDFB Seals. We had a mutual friend.
Bro.
We had a
Bro, that's homie right
that's the homie. We got a mutual friend. Like he got people from Saginaw. So we had a mutual. So this mutual friend hit me up, was telling me like one of his mans is, you know what I'm saying, doing the battle rap. Are you still doing the battle rap? Like, yo, can you know what I'm saying, do some shit? I'm like, absolutely, link me up. So Seals linked up with me, everything. We talked and everything, and he was looking for like 2-3 other people to come out there with me. And the very first person I contacted on this was this man right here, because I knew at that point in his career, it was like you were ascending. So like as far as your exposure, you can take anything. And I know you wasn't gonna bullshit me. You wasn't gonna give me one thing that anybody cannot say. You're not gonna give a half-ass performance. Rell Snow is not gonna choke. Rell Snow is not gonna just mail in a performance. If you book Rell Snow for a battle, you're going to get a like. Love him or hate him, he's going to give you. He's going to give you your money's worth, and I knew it. And he came out there, man.
Fresh off work, they get off work, got home, showered, hit the road, on the road, up there. Like, I'm talking about 10 minutes once I get there. All right, you up. Huh? Like,
right now, when we got there, we thought doors open at a certain time. We got there like 15 minutes afterwards, so we like, okay, we still on time.
Man, yeah.
The building was already full of the fans, and they were waiting on us
to get there.
So there was like 10 minutes after we got there. Okay, Snow, you on? I'm like, wow.
Hey, fuck it, let's get it in.
But no, like real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying. I've had the pleasure to be around your wife and your kids. You are. I do real life consider you a really close friend of mine, and I am super proud of you, of everything. I've literally seen you from the beginning. And then your ascent to where you are in battle rap right now, to battling Ty Law, you're about to battle Sneezy Bo, to the business aspects. Now you're a partner of one of the fastest growing battle rap leagues that's out in North America right now. Salute to you. Like, give you your flowers, give BOE all of their flowers, and I just really, really hope that next time we have you here, we can talk about the next level,
the next level,
that you ascended to.
Definitely, man. I appreciate all of this, man.
But listen, man,
thank you for having me, man.
No doubt. But go ahead and let everybody know, drop your social medias, let everybody know where they can find you.
Instagram is BOE_Snow, and that's SNO no W. Facebook, Rell Snow. My Twitter should also be Rell_Snow. You know, and you'll know it's me because it's usually that BOB logo in the Avi. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know it's me. Thanks for having me again, man. We out here, man.
Ain't no problem. So hopefully within the next year or so we can get that Clever versus Rell Snow battle popping.
Like Aaron Rodgers on Pat McAfee, man, once a week or something.
Hey,
man.
so listen. You can follow me on Facebook at Aaron Clever Turner. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at This Is Clever Kid. You can follow me on the Snip Snaps If you're on the Snapchat, Clever1991,
Man, I forgot the
make sure you can subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe to Hank Nation TV on the YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified when this interview or any other. So we're doing interviews. We're doing Plug City freestyles.
Facts.
We make sure y'all check out the Honeybee podcast.
Facts.
Shout out to REB. Shout out to Honey Foreign. They drop every Wednesday. So shout out to those two beautiful ladies. Make sure y'all subscribe to that. Shout out to June. Shout out to Hank, man.
Oh.
Dope Ideas Media, ASG Radio, Plug City. This was an amazing interview. We have to clap it up for that, man. We have to clap it up. So make sure y'all make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Joni, you have anything?
One more thing. Do me a favor. Quit ducking Stevie B.
Look, man, I'm telling you, man. Soon as Stevie get it together, man, we gonna battle, man.
Stevie.
Soon as Stevie get it together, man, we gonna battle, man. It's gonna be all right.
It's on camera. We got you.
We got you, man. But like I said, this is
In
another
a dungeon too in his house. I will make him have a
Hey, listen.
room upstairs.
This was another.
Would be fire, though.
That would be
Dungeon
fire.
Pre-game. Hey, but you know them dungeon joints was fire, though.
It was. Those are legendary. Those are legendary.
Ain't gonna be the same no more.
Those are
Now
legendary.
open that basement up to y'all again.
Rest in peace, Tony Young. Now that when they
Rest
did
in peace, Tony Young.
When they did theirs, Tony Young, this is my house.
This
is my house.
He gonna end all the footage. Mid battle, getting fucked up. Cut it. It's around.
Hey man, but this is another Dope Ideas Media production. This is another fire
BOE,
Plug City
shouts
interview. Shout out to Rell Snow. Shout out to BOE. Make sure you guys subscribe to Hank Nation TV. We have some fire content for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure just show us some love, man. Like 2022 is a new year. So we got a lot of shit going, man. June, you got anything else?
We the dopest. We out.
Hey, we out, man.
We out.
We out.